Millions of people are currently suffering from FLC Syndrome, an abbreviation for feeling like crap. Despite their obsession with wellness, they are chronically exhausted, constantly inflamed, and struggling with persistent weight gain. This failure happens because we treat the human body like a simple math equation, assuming that burning more calories than we consume will always lead to health. In reality, relying on endless repetitive cardio and heavily processed diet foods triggers a severe biological stress response in the body. This chronic physiological stress instructs your genes to accelerate cellular aging, causing the telomeres at the ends of your DNA to fray and degrade. The modern wellness routine fails when it provides the biological machine with the wrong physical inputs. To understand why, we have to look at food as a series of chemical instructions sent to our biology, rather than a simple measurement of energy. This diagram shows the cascade when ultra-processed starches and synthetic sugars hit the digestive system. The lining flashes red, signaling an alarm. This triggers the release of adrenaline and a flood of cortisol. It's the exact response used to outrun a predator. Functional medicine research from Dr. Hyman demonstrates that this poor dietary code alters genetic expression and actively destroys the balance of the gut microbiome. A calorie from a processed diet food functions differently than one from a whole food because it instructs the body to enter a state of chemical emergency. This same pattern of adaptation applies to movement. The traditional debate between cardio and weightlifting often ignores how the body actually responds at a cellular level. The primary physical threat as we age is sarcopenia, the silent, progressive loss of muscle mass that leads to metabolic collapse. Repetitive cardio does little to stop this decline. However, intense physical tension causes individual muscle fibers to snap and tear, forcing the body to adapt. The body responds to these micro-tears by flipping a metabolic master switch. This regulates blood sugar and triggers the cell's energy nodes, the mitochondria, to multiply and glow as they strengthen the tissue. Lifting weights provides the specific biological input required to halt muscle wasting and trigger cellular repair. When these inputs are imbalanced, the resulting biological stress disrupts the body's master circadian rhythm. This chart shows the cortisol inversion. Instead of hormone levels dropping in the evening, an elevated red line spikes during sleep hours. This nighttime cortisol acts as a barrier that deflects melatonin, trapping the body in a state of fat storage. Without correcting the daytime inputs of diet and exercise, the body remains physically blocked from entering a restorative sleep state. To correct this, the 2026 protocol combines American Heart Association guidelines with functional medicine into a set of specific daily requirements. The movement dose requires 150 minutes of moderate cardiovascular activity a week, paired with 2 days of heavy resistance training. Nutritionally, the protocol follows the 80-20 rule, replacing ultra-processed foods with nutrient-dense whole foods, lean proteins, and unsaturated fats. Finally, a 12 to 14-hour overnight fasting window is necessary to activate autophagy, the body's internal process for cleaning out damaged cells. This sequence shifts the nervous system from a panicked sympathetic state into parasympathetic recovery. Your genes are not a fixed destiny. They are biological switches waiting for the right behavioral inputs to activate them. Which FLC symptoms are you currently noticing? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to join us for more deep dives into the science of human biology.